All righty. It is April 22nd of 2022. Welcome to Friday Night Live. I'm Ron Hulbert from Orlando, Florida, coming to you. And I have my lovely co-host in St. Petersburg, Lynn Nakamoto. Say hi, Lynn.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're glad you're here.
Good. We're going to have an open mic tonight, folks. We had a great day today. So with our Dubai presentation, and we're just going to speak about anything you want to speak about today. Tell us about Dubai, ask questions. We got our the IT quartet in here with us tonight, so you can ask IT questions, anything you want. It's just an open mic. So Lynn, how do you want to work this? Raise their hands or just pick on people?
Well, I think we can let our four guys go first. We want to talk about the event today or previous events for those of you who didn't make it today to the Dubai show on the Burj Khalifa. You can talk about previous events. So we can open to the four of you to speak. Maybe we can start with Oliver first, if you don't mind, Oliver. Just a reaction to today or previous events.
Yeah, hi everybody. Hope everybody is fired up. I want to thank Marty, Lynn, Ron, and all my colleagues in the house, Bob, Collins, Vincent. I can also see my brother here, Tony Monk. So today was a wonderful day, a continuation. We keep blowing out everything that is in Dubai. ONPASSIVE is the place to be. ONPASSIVE is, in fact, words cannot explain what I saw again today. It was very short, but you know, we saw the Burj Khalifa building with all the display, the fountain water that was coming up, Mohammed with the tech guys that are there. Also saw some founders. I think there were two or one of them. You know, it was wonderful. Even in the restaurant, Mohammed went outside, standing beside in the restaurant, showing the building. We're gone. ONPASSIVE is the place to be. And when I heard our CEO, he made a statement. We have expanded our marketing campaign, and it's compounded. I heard Rob say that also. She said that today, and that was a new word. We are compounding the marketing campaign. That was another word that I heard, and the CEO told us that it's a long term. So that tells us that the 16 months that he told us it has been activated and it's a continuous thing that is going on. And next week we are going to have it again on Saturday, no more Friday. So I want to thank everybody that is here. And today, as Lynn has just mentioned, we will not talk anything about the tech, but if you have any question, you can ask, but we want to focus on what happened today and for the past week, just about the marketing campaign. Then next week, Friday, we'll come out with a topic on IT. So I'll give it back to Lynn. Thank everybody, and I hope everybody's going to have fun tonight. Thank you.
We will have a lot of fun tonight. All right, next we'll go to Colin.
Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, we are here again today. Just want to greet my brother Tony. I can see you smiling. It means you're fired up. Yeah, so yeah, thank you, Maddie and Ron. It's a great show. So I'm just really excited to be here tonight. You know, Friday Live is always a place to be when we come and then want to talk about stuff. Yes, regarding the show today, it was really amazing. Again, we saw another display from our CEO, Mr. Ash Mofara, and we just saw what he can do when it comes to marketing. You know, he's a genius and a guru in marketing, and not only in marketing, in IT. So when we look at marketing, we know already have the product, because without the product, there is no marketing, and without no marketing, there is no product. You know, they both work hand in hand. You know, if we are where we are today, is because we know we have a solid foundation. in the name of the products, which is really, really massive, because that's what we are marketing, you know, because people will be coming, knocking at our door, asking, all right, I've seen ONPASSIVE. What have they got? Show me. You know, that's what people will be asking. They'll be looking for what we're about to sell, what we're about to unleash in the market. And for that, we know we are really solid. And remember, our CEO said we are just teasing the market. It's not yet started, but we are teasing, you know, getting the curiosity and the excitement for people to turn their eyes onto ONPASSIVE. What we saw today, and our CEO said, there is a reason, a strategic reason for us to be in Dubai. You know, Dubai is the hub of IT, businesses, and everything. Once you touch Dubai, you've touched the world. And that is why Mr. Ash Mofara just like concentrate every energy in Dubai, you know, so that everyone, and we know about the millions of tourists that are traveling to Dubai at the end of the Ramadan. You know, I think Ramadan will end, but this month end, and we will see traffic. Just imagine what will happen to ONPASSIVE when those millions of tourists will start to see ONPASSIVE in front of their faces. What would they take back home? ONPASSIVE. What are they selling? The products. They want to investigate, and then we've just got them. So I just want to thank you, and I'm so excited to be here. I was just looking forward for any questions. Thank you, guys. Thank you all.
Thank you, Collins. And also to remember that, they were saying you could hear, you know, people clicking on their phones, the flashes and all that. And that's really good too, because it means that people are bringing their telephones home and showing people the pictures that they saw of the event. So it's like free advertising for us. It doesn't cost a penny. So that's exciting. All about marketing. Next, we're going to go to Vincent Ete.
Thank you. And thank you, Auntie Lynn, for this wonderful webinar tonight. So we were all happy today, amazed, mind blown for what we saw. So thank you for this. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Marty. Thanks also my brother Tony is sitting there. And thanks all the participants who are here tonight. Thank also my brother Collins, Oliver, and Bob for being here as well for this great webinar. So today we talk about what happened exactly in Dubai today. Into Dubai, like Colin says, the hub of business. Dubai is the central of business. It's a worldwide place for business. So the event happened today is again mind blow. It blow our mind again. And then ONPASSIVE is great company because seeing what happened today, it keeps blowing our mind, and then it keeps surprising all the big things. Look at all the decoration for the building, the restaurant, everything is amazing. So we've seen another big event today, very big event. Then the CEO said it will be going on every Friday. So the marketing campaign has started because those people, a lot of people, maybe they don't get it, but this is ONPASSIVE. Then this is how we're going to get to the top of the world, because this what happened is nothing. There are great events coming more bigger than what we saw today. So we know that ONPASSIVE is not a joke, because I know some people think maybe it's a joke, but today with all the events we've seen week by week, month by month, we realize that ONPASSIVE is a great company. And then according to what we saw today again, it let us with our word to say that this is a big company, this is a massive. So it's going to blow the world. And then was ONPASSIVE going to surprise the world as well, because there are so many good things from ONPASSIVE coming on the way. They are on the way. And then also in the technical product, they are superior. So there's something where most of the tech, the market at the moment, they cannot compare to our product, because our product based on the artificial intelligence is embedded with artificial intelligence. A lot of companies cannot come closer to us. We are leading the world, and then we're going to leave the world forever. So thank you, Auntie Lynn. And then that's where I'll stay for today.
Yeah, I like how you say that, you know, we're making a statement to the world. You know, the marketing campaign is so extensive and done in a very unusual manner that telling the world, look out, here comes ONPASSIVE. That's really exciting. All right, next we have Bob Takusi.
All right. Thank you, Auntie Lynn. Thank you, Uncle Ron, my fellow brothers, Oliver, Collins, Vincent, Brother Tony. Where's Tony? I can't see him. Good to see you, brother. Thank you all for being here. Again, today, we just saw our founder doing what he told us he was going to do. So we just saw him building on the momentum that we started on March 30th. You know, like Oliver said, we are going to be compounding. We're going to be compounding our marketing campaigns or our introduction to the world. And that's what actually really happened today. We saw our founder again as a master strategist who is actually a brander as well, but who is also listening to, I believe, listening and adhering to very sound legal counsel. You know, like Colin said, you know, the strategy for us being in Dubai, like I said last week, I called it the new frontier in information technology, the new frontier in commerce, in business, the new frontier in leisure. Everybody's converging now in Dubai. That's the truth, you know. And Mr. Mufara takes us there to start introducing ONPASSIVE to the world. Everybody who comes in Dubai is going to live with ONPASSIVE in their mind. From now on, in the next few years, not only 16 months, in the next few years, Dubai has been suffocated with ONPASSIVE, and it's done so strategically, you know. Mr. Mufara used the word majestic today. When he used that word, it caught my attention immediately because I could see that he also has a majestic touch. When he used that word, immediately I looked at the, you know, at the scenery. You know, you could see the, you know, without the projection of the laser display, you could see the lighting at the Burj Khalifa and the surrounding lighting in the buildings around, with the lighting on the fountains and the reflection on the water. It just gave it that majestic feeling, that majestic touch. And that is what ONPASSIVE is. We are also bringing Dubai in the limelight. I'm sure by the end of the day, the United Arab Emirates is also going to say, hey, ONPASSIVE, thank you. Because the whole world now is actually gravitating or finding out more and more and more about Dubai. You know, Mr. Mufara also said that the world is truly going to know us, all of us. Well, I think so. I believe him. I believe so, truly. Because to tell you the truth, I don't know if at this time in the city of Dubai, if there's anyone who does not know about ONPASSIVE since March 30th. I doubt it. The only ones who would not know about ONPASSIVE are probably those who are maybe in coma in a hospital. Because we have been pounding the city, the entire city. Last week we saw our commercial in 10, I think it was 12 different locations, everywhere in Dubai. Everybody, our friends who are in Dubai are telling us what we are seeing. It's the truth, it's the fact. You know, so Mr. Mufara is a master strategist, master brander, and an IT guru. We know that our products are superior. We know that our system is the most sophisticated that has ever been built. And we know our products, our systems are secure, you know. So when we start marketing our products, we are going to sweep everything, like Mr. Mufara said, all 8 billion people on Earth plus animals, you know. He's saying the truth. When that time comes, everybody's going to gravitate towards us. But I want to end by saying this, my fellow founders. As I am watching the show, I'm also watching our founder, Mr. Mufara. You know, the guy is very relaxed. His disposition is very relaxed. He's happy. He's having fun. He likes what he's doing. That tells me, or should tell us, that he's guarded. Will you all agree? he's got it. The man is relaxed, he's cool, he's having fun, you know, just letting the process play out, taking sound legal counsel in consideration, and then making sure his chips fall where they should and getting us to where we want to go. I believe that we are going to be in for a very, very beautiful ride. And hopefully, as he said, he was going to come on Monday or Tuesday and then give us some more juice to take home. But I'm going to pass it back to you, Auntie Lynn and Uncle Ron. That was my own little contribution that I had for the night.
Uncle Bob, that was a great observation. I do agree with you. He looks so relaxed and happy and confident and excited. I mean, he knows things are going well. So it makes us feel really good just watching him, right? So that's a good thing. Yeah. And I'd like to bring up Tony Monk, because I know he has a lot of excitement. We've had discussions recently. So I wanted to have Tony share his excitement. Come on down, Tony.
Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ron, I'm glad you're feeling better. You look great. And thank you, my brothers. You guys are amazing. You always inspire me. Every time you come on and speak, you guys are just amazing. I love you guys. I really do. And you've come a long way, and I want to keep bringing you up, you know, because you deserve to be, you know, you deserve to be out there. You've helped us a lot with the, you know, with the technical questions about the products and so on. It's really been a big help for us. Appreciate that, really do. Yeah, it was very exciting. You know, Dubai, what's happening in Dubai right now is absolutely phenomenal. Lynn, it's, you know, it's building up momentum, right? And that's what it's all about. That's what Ash said. You know, the more momentum we build up, the more people that are going to be coming, especially next week. There's going to be a lot more people coming to Dubai next week. So they're going to be taking pictures with their phones. That's going to go viral. It's like a ripple effect. It's going to go viral. The whole world's going to know about us, right? So that's what it means by being the hunted, right? I ran into a situation today, Lynn, which is important. It's a little bit off topic from the Dubai situation, but I just wanted to bring it up because I think it's important for everyone. And maybe we should pass this on to our teams as well, if we could. As we know, we're having issues with the team summary. Everybody's aware of that. Some of us are having issues with the team summary. Okay, so I wrote a ticket into support just to find out what was going on. They wrote me a ticket right back about 5 minutes later. It was pretty quick. And they told me to have a photo or proof of my team summary. Okay, so I think it's very important. What I'm trying to say is it's probably very important to take a photo of your back office, your team summary, your team, even the date that you came in and all that stuff, and just put it away somewhere, file it away somewhere, because I think that's very important. Eventually they might need it, right? So I thought I'd bring that up, Lynn, you know, because I think that's important. So, and that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm excited every week. I get more and more excited as we do these campaigns. And yeah, this is just the start of it. This is the tip of the iceberg, right? So we're going places. It's gonna get bigger and bigger. Thank you so much, Lynn. Appreciate you. Thank you, Ron.
Tony
is just my brothers.
Tony has been consistent and confident about ONPASSIVE. He's always there, you know. He's solid as a rock. And when I talk with Tony, he makes me, I'm excited to begin with, but after I speak with him, I'm even more excited. So he is a great inspiration to me. So thank you so much, Tony. All right, at this time, we want to open it up for comments and questions. So you can feel free to raise your hands. I see that we have someone with her hands raised already because she is so excited. Aren't you excited, Kathy? Go ahead. Hi, Kathy.
Yes, hi. I'm really excited. And I've been away. I was offline for 5 days. And I got to tell you, because I was in the woods kayaking in Florida. And I got to tell you that I felt like I was missing something. You know, I was like missing a child or something because I could see it on my phone, sort of, but not like on the computer and not take part really in webinars. But I also have to say that this marketing campaign, I kind of like to know from other people too, if they're experiencing this, people that I have been trying to, get to sign up for even a year or two, all of a sudden they're calling me because they're seeing it. So yeah, now we're the hunted. We are already, we're the hunted. And it's so neat because, one of my old neighbor before we moved from Lake Worth to where we live in Port St. Lucie now, she was always like, well, what's the ROI? And I'd be like, I'm a founder of up and coming companies. There's no ROI yet. Give me a break. So finally, the other day when I was kayaking, she called me and she said, I've been watching this. What's going on? And I said, well, we're doing a marketing campaign. We're getting ready to launch. And she says, I want in. And I said, I just laughed. I said, Margaret, finally get your head on straight. But it's wonderful. We don't have to work so hard. So
I love it, Kathy. It's coming. Like you said, we're going to be the hunted. You know how we've been trying to share? Now people will come to us, as Ash Mufara said, and we're beginning to see it because you already saw it. It happened to you.
And I have another neat story. I have a friend who works for the state of Florida. I think I shared this with Ash last week, but she can't afford to get her teeth fixed. I said, I can't afford to get your teeth fixed for you, but I can offer you this. And so she doesn't understand it. I said, you don't have to understand it. You will just be able to not have to worry about money pretty soon. And I said, you've known me a long time. Do you trust me? She said, yes. I said, fine. So she's signed up. I mean, she's ready to go. So awesome. I think it's amazing.
Good job, Kathy. Good job. Keep sharing. You're doing awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
All right, next we have Marty. Come on down, Marty.
Oh, hello, everyone. Yeah, today was a big day. I mean, what Ash is trying to do for the company and us is same as, the apple with the bite out of it. That's Apple. The target sign is the bullseye's Target, just like the switch sign is Nike. The day will come, everybody will know what ONPASSIVE is. He's building the brand, and then he will deliver the goods. The goods will speak for themselves, so that's an easy one. You just want people to know who we are. They're going to come and find out what we have if you know who you are a lot, and that's what he's doing. That's what he's the best at. So you keep sharing and showing and sharing and showing, and what will happen is when we open up to the world with products, they're going to knock the door down to go see what it is, and with products, we have no competition, zero, absolutely none. Then things are going to fly off the shelf. People will be joining by the tens of thousands, millions, I believe. And that's all because of what he's doing now. He's putting it in people's conscious, subconscious. People are going to be sharing it. People are already talking about it. Companies see it. A lot of CEOs go to Dubai even for vacation. There's people walking around there that are big business people that are going to go, what is ONPASSIVE? Today was an O-founder shot. If you notice, it was more about what it really said was, hey, look, you can be a founder, but we're running out of time. This party's about to launch, and you can be part of it. Very smart. Next week's the end of Ramadan, so he's going to do it Saturday, which is the last day. It'll be the biggest group of people at that area. So, and remember, while we're looking at this, he has other things in the works at the same time, so that this will not end. You don't create a wave and stop. You go and go and go and go, and then you move into the products, and people are just fighting to get into that front door, and that's where we're at. And you're going to see people joining now randomly in different people's groups and teams and all that. As far as the back office, Monday or Tuesday when he comes on, he's going to explain everything that's going on and why. They do know everything. They know about your teams. They know everything you think they don't know. Trust me, I'm not kidding. I have yet to give him a list, and they didn't already know. They're working on it. In fact, some stuff is shut down or cut off because they want it shut down and cut off. They're working on it. They're getting ready for the next phase. So don't panic. This is just part of the way things work. If you see something not right, that means it is right. That means we're changing, we're moving, we're growing as a company. So don't panic over that kind of stuff. But you're going to see big things happen. Remember, we said that we'd have 100 million customers in a year. That's a little obsolete now, isn't it? That's back when we had 100,000 people. We're over 1 million. Things are going to multiply a little bit quicker. And leveraging is a big, big deal. You're seeing it at its finest. I've talked to a lot of you guys and people about leveraging. It's a powerful thing. You put the effort out and you leverage what you're doing. Right now, he's leveraging everything he does. He shows it on that big tower. 20,000 people take a picture. They take it home to their friends. 10 people see it. 5 out of the 10 say, what is ONPASSIVE? They go to Google, they punch it in and go, whoa, what is this? Yes. Listen, there's a lot of shiny objects out there, but this is clean. It's legit. You can join it. You already know the address. You're not going to beat the address. Most of these companies out there, they don't even have an address. And the CEO is some numbers or Mr. T or Mr. X. You know exactly who Ash is and you know where we live. And if you're living in the Burj Khalifa and you own 2 floors, you don't even have to talk about the business. Where are you located? Boom, right here in this building, 2 floors. Anybody with any brains is going to sign up right away. If they don't, then they're from another planet. Like I said today, we're planting a seed that's going to grow into a massive, massive tree. And you haven't seen nothing yet, really. I mean, I don't know how he keeps going higher. When you start up at the top, where do you go? Well, every week he goes a little bit higher. Every week. I don't know how, but thank God he is who he is and the company is what they are, because we're all going to benefit from it. So yeah, it was fantastic today. It went very smooth. I didn't sweat that much behind the scenes. Everything went kind of as planned. It was quick. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it looked very professional. From YouTube, it looked very good, actually. So yeah, everything did good. All the people that came on as guest speakers, top-notch, professional, unbelievable. Couldn't ask for any better. Everybody I've ever seen come on are very professional, excellent for the company, and Ash is really happy over it. Cindy Hopkins did contact Ash. She will be either coming home today or tomorrow. She's doing much better, and we all know why she's doing better. Okay, prayers add up, and when you got 1 million of them, holy cow, what can go wrong? Anyway, thank you very much. That's all I got.
Thank you, Marty. You know, we have our 4 IT guys here, and you know, when we go to the back office and something's a little bit different than usual, what does that mean? Maybe one of the IT guys can give us some reassurance. For me, I'm happy when I see changes happening, but I don't know if everybody thinks the same as me.
Yeah. Oliver, do you want to say something, or maybe I can just say?
Yeah, go ahead.
So whenever there is a change in the back office, it means work is going on. Something is happening because it's not by accident. Because I remember when, like what Tony just said, about the team summary, I discussed that with Oliver. You know, Oliver saw it first, I think 2 days ago, and I saw it. I said, goodness, things are happening. So we spoke about it, and we know there is massive, massive work. Whatever is happening or whatever behind the scene, we don't know exactly, but we know it is for our own good. You know, we know whatever is happening means they are not sleeping. They are not just lying there. They are doing something that when we see, it will just blow our mind. So every time you go behind your back office and there is something, please don't panic, because they already know it. There's already a monitor system. We always discuss that. There's a monitor that monitor everything before you see it. It is there in every software they build. There is always a monitoring system where before you click the movement of your mouse, wherever you go, the tech team will know where you are at that particular time. The minute, the second is recorded. So every error, they will pick it before you even report it, they will pick it. So I think something big is happening. And I believe that 100% that something big is happening. and a lot of what are going on. So that's what I just wanted to say. So we shouldn't panic.
Yeah, I agree with Brother Collins. And actually, it was me who found that first, and I called it to Oliver's attention, and we spoke about it. I think we also brought it up to our team. Collins is spot on. It just means work is going on behind the scenes. And when it is released back to us, it's going to be even better than it was before. So we should not worry about it. We are good. Yeah.
Let me also add this. It's back. Your team summary is back. I just checked mine. It's back there. So
okay.
I think if anybody go there now, you will see your team summary. We should also understand that all our products are being from scratch with AI. So they might be building the algorithms, putting them together to perfect the products. Remember, the CEO told us last week that they are preparing all those products, to make sure before they come to the market. So we should not panic. Things are moving on smoothly. He even mentioned it today. So that they are preparing things at the back end. So work is going on.
Yeah.
We are counting the weeks. That's me.
Yeah.
That is me. So things are going to happen. So we should not panic. We are fine. And we are moving to the next step. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. So, and the fact that it has come back and we might see it and you don't notice any change does not mean that something has not been added in the back that you don't see. I just wanted to raise that point. Yeah.
And I was thinking as a layperson that when they're working on something, then something has to be maybe put on hold while they're working on it. And when they're done working on it, then they bring it back. So that's the way I think as a layperson. So they don't want to take the whole site down. They want us to continue to have access. But in turn, we have to realize that certain parts might not be working perfectly for a little while, but then it'll come back and it'll come back better. That's how I think in my
it is working, even though they took it offline. When you add your fund, if you go back now, those of us who've been working and adding people into our teams, or your team has expanded, it will show, even though they took it offline. Yes, remember we have 100% uptime. They don't take the system down. Some other system that might have to take it down and then do what they are doing and then bring it back up. But we have 100% uptime, as our CEO has told us. So they will just bring back that functionality for that moment and do what they have to do and then put it back up. But it doesn't mean that when you are adding founders in your team and stuff, it doesn't count. It will count. When you come back up, you will see it.
That's awesome.
One thing I want to add, listen, before they make any adjustments, and the IT guys will back this up, they back up everything they're doing. Yeah, they don't just go do it and go, oh my God, in case something happens. They'll back it up, they make an adjustment, and if there's a problem, they can go to the backup, go right where they started and do it. Okay, thank you.
Correct.
That's good to know. I love reassurances. I love to have the four of you here. Anytime I have a question or anyone here has a question, you guys are our resources. So thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, next we go to Dan Street. How are you, Dan?
There, am I unmuted?
Yes, you are.
Okay, good. Oh, I'm doing great, except my face is all red. I don't know, I haven't been out in the sun, but I don't know, something with my lighting, but we'll deal with it. Hey, I just will add also to all this that this isn't the first time something like this has happened and it's come back. We've had this little glitches in the back office, and we know they're working on it, and it comes back and we're all fine. So, when something like this happens, I don't even blink, because I know they're working on things. But, I just wanted to comment a little bit about today. And, of course, we're all very excited about Dubai and the amazing impact this campaign will have for all the founders and introducing ONPASSIVE, to the world. And we've all received, I know I have, an amazing appreciation of Dubai. I didn't really have, I've watched some golf that they have over there, and they're beautiful golf courses over there that the PGA goes there every year and plays. But as far as the actual city, that we've been exposed to over the last few weeks. And I mean, not many of us had a clue of the scope of all the amenities and the businesses that make up a pretty unbelievable city. And not to mention how massive the ad campaign is, not only for now, but for the long term. And I think that's what I heard today from Ash, is that this isn't just, this is every week. And this is not just every week for a little bit of time. This is every week for the long term. This is a massive long-term marketing effort for us. And that just blew me away today. And so we are, ONPASSIVE is making a consistent effort to expose ONPASSIVE to the world. And I'm excited for next week, because Ash said, hey, you founders, this is an update for you. And he's planning on giving all of us some pretty cool stuff, and it'll be exciting to see. So I would just say that everyone buckle up your seatbelts and stay focused, because everything is moving so fast, as we can see, and something's happening every week. And Ash continues to establish our brand around the world, not just in Dubai, but like Marty said, and all of you have said tonight, that he's got other projects planned that are underway that we don't even know about. And he's playing that marketing game, and he's doing it better than anybody else in the world. And there's some exciting stuff out there. So stay focused, keep your teams focused. And I just say, enjoy this process, enjoy this ride, because it is so much fun. We're at that stage where it's fun. So that's all I have for now, but you know, it's just a kick. And that was a great meeting today.
It was. And he did emphasize to us that we should know that it's not just like doing an ad, like a 30-second ad, and that's it. No, we're here for the long term. And as he said, it's all about compound marketing. So we build on what we have. We don't take anything away. Remember, he said that we don't take anything that we've done away. We keep it. And then all we do is we add layers and layers and layers over that, over time, more and more marketing, more widespread. Different forms of marketing media will be added until we are engulfing the globe with the ONPASSIVE brand and the ONPASSIVE name. So this is really exciting. He knows what he's doing. Ash Mufareh is a genius in terms of marketing, and we are very, very blessed to have him at the helm. Thank you so much, Dan. We appreciate you. All right, next we have Marcienne. Hi, Marcienne, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, Auntie Lynn. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you to all my tech guy. That was a good presentation of what happened today. I'm super excited. So, but my question was already answered. I wanted to ask, what do you mean by compounding marketing? That was my question, because I did not understand it. I'm not a tech person, so, but you just explained it. That was why I was putting my hand up.
Marty, would you like to add to that, or even Tony, if Tony wants to chime in as our marketing guy here to talk about, let me make sure I can unmute him. Talk about compound marketing, Tony, or
sure. Yeah, thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that. And maybe Marty can step in, and maybe Marty can step in after me and just add to it as well. Compound marketing is like a ripple effect. Okay, we started in Dubai, for example. So now what we're doing is we're being recognized on a big scale. And like I said earlier, when people are taking photos, when you have thousands of people taking photos, that goes on the net, it goes onto YouTube, it goes onto Facebook, it goes all over the world. So that's compounding. It's compounding, right? And as we move along and we go into different countries, in different states, the United States and so on, different states, it starts to compound. The more people recognize what we're doing, it becomes a compounding effect. That's what a compounding effect is. It's like a ripple effect. Same kind of idea. Does that answer your question, Marcienne?
Yes, I got it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Maybe Marty can, elaborate on that a little bit. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony, for elaborating. I think Marty might not be available because his video is off, but we can go back to him when he comes back to the webinar. Thank you, Marcienne. Hi, Dr. Benny. How are you? Come on down.
You bet. Thank you, Auntie Lynn, for this opportunity. First, I want to greet each and everyone, my brothers and sisters, my queens and kings, on this amazing webinar in different parts of the globe. The IT guys, thank you so much for elaborating of what happened today. And I think Brother Collins made a statement that without the product, there is no marketing, right? That is very, very true. Thank you so much. You guys know that I brag about ONPASSIVE. You guys know that. What I told a lot of people that remember what happened on the 30th of March. ONPASSIVE was introduced into the world. A lot of people, they keep laughing, but they cannot laugh at me anymore. Our CEO saw the vision. All of us here, the founders, saw the vision. And I know that we will still go out there and keep spreading the news, because a lot of people still don't understand what ONPASSIVE is all about. Since our CEO is dealing with artificial intelligence, as we all know that a lot of companies are utilizing artificial intelligence all over the globe. But there is a difference, right? Our CEO is utilizing the artificial intelligence just to bring traffic, right? Traffic into our business. As we all know that traffic was what? Customers. But anyway, of what transpired today, I was excited. I just want each and everyone to know that I am married to ONPASSIVE. Thank you.
Dr. Benny is on fire. You go, girl. Thank you so much. Love your enthusiasm. All right, we have Gladys Navarro who would like to share with us. Come on down.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Glad to see you here. Thank you, Ron and Lynn, and thank you to our tech guys. Today you are not techie, you are just speaking to us regular people. Thank you very much. I'm very happy about what happened not only today, but the other two events that we have had. And one thing that, as Lynn said, that our CEO is a genius in marketing. I call him the king of marketing. And what he's doing, I haven't seen it being done, and I don't think it's gonna be matched anytime soon. Most of the experts in marketing, they say that for you to make a sale, you have to put something in front of somebody's eyes, at least present it a minimum of 4 times. The 5th time is when you are likely to make the sale. Unfortunately, many people give up before they hit that 5th time number. But our CEO has started the marketing strategy in Dubai by presenting ONPASSIVE every 5 minutes. That's a lot of presentation. He knows that by the time, if you put your foot in Dubai and you see a screen appearing with the name ONPASSIVE or all founders, before you finish touring the city, you're gonna see it not less than 20 times at minimum. So most likely, if you step in Dubai and you see ONPASSIVE or all founders, before you leave there, you will have likely made the decision, or you will take that photo, as we saw some people taking photos, to go check or look through when they are having their calm time. So I'm very happy. I know we are in a good place. I'm confident. I've always been confident about ONPASSIVE and our CEO, and I'm not backing down. Thank you so much. And these are good times, just exciting. Thank you.
And tell us how long you've been in ONPASSIVE, Gladys. Since what month and what year? Oops, let me unmute you. Go ahead.
I joined ONPASSIVE July 28, 2018. When I heard about ONPASSIVE, the first thing I said, I just want to speak to the owner, and the person who invited me was kind enough. She gave me our CEO's phone number. I called him, and when I called him, he spoke to me like a mom. He spoke to me like a normal person. He was more interested with my family, my culture, the type of food we eat. He never pitched this business to me. Almost when we were saying off, bye-bye, and then I said, oh, I wanted to ask you some information about the business, somebody told me. And that's when he told me about ONPASSIVE. And now I had promised that we were going back to Orlando in 2019 to visit him, but we never made it there with my family since then. So I hope one day I'll be able to see him with my family. So I love ONPASSIVE since 2018, and I still love it, and I will continue.
You were so fortunate to get to speak with him when the company was small. What was your initial impression of him? Was he a typical CEO in your opinion? Okay, you can unmute.
Sorry. When I spoke to him, to be honest, because he never pitched the business, he did not sound to me like a CEO. But one thing that I picked from him is a very compassionate person, a person who cares, because he asked me, how long are you here on vacation with your family? I said, we came a couple of days ago and we are here for another 3 days and we'll be leaving. And then he said, what you need is a business that can enable you to be on vacation, enjoy your life with your family as you are, but earn money. And my immediate answer to him was, that could be nice, but that's not life, because we are used to the life of working and making money. So the way he spoke, he never presented anybody anything that could, a CEO, they can package themselves to sell the business, but he just appeared as a normal person who could relate with me, my life at that time. But being in ONPASSIVE up to now and seeing how he has built it, he is the best CEO, and I will vote for him for an award.
He's so special, Gladys. Isn't he special?
Thank you so much. He is very
he's a
special.
remarkable guy. Yeah, we're very lucky to have him as our CEO. We are. Thank you for sharing some of that, your personal experience. I think it was a good thing for people to hear.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Certainly. All right, we have Tina Go from Singapore. How are you, Tina? Let me bring you down 1 second. What happened to my controls? Give me a second.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you can hear me. It's a bit laggy, I think. Hi, everyone.
We hear you clearly. You're clear.
All righty. Thank you very much, Lynn and Ron, for having me here on Friday Night Live. What I experienced about last night for me, the marketing campaign in Dubai is the greatest show on earth and on the planet. Focus especially on passive and all founders this time round. It's history in the making. And all I can say is that the laser light show and all the live at the top with the live streaming on YouTube, it is the multiplier effect of our ONPASSIVE and on founders. The marketing campaign is stupendous, and I still remember at the last part he was saying, our CEO Ash Mufara was saying that your names will be known to the world. And I love that. I really, really massive thank you to our CEO, Ash Mufara. And I hope that the Almighty Creator will bless him with all the great things in life and on earth that he can have. Thank you very much again for having me. I'm sure there's a lot of people who wish to say, so I'll end it here. Thank you, Lynn.
Certainly. And you want to share about how you got to share as a panelist at the event. I want you to tell us how you felt and what was going through your mind.
Oh, wow. When I had the night before, when I had the message from Julie Nguyen said, can I have your email? I said, what's going on? I was asking myself. And then when I saw the email that she sent me, that you are Please reply if you're okay to be on the panel. I said, oh my God, I said, it is a lifetime. It is a lifetime opportunity for me to be out there. It's really, really not. My heart was beating. I was telling everyone, I said, oh my God, I'm going to be on a panelist with Ash Mufari in Dubai. That was what he said. It's amazing. That's the only word that I could say. That was what I felt. And moving on was oh bless, another OMG for me.
You did a great job. You had a lot to say about what you envisioned ONPASSIVE will do. So I really appreciated the information you shared about technology in particular. It was really good. Thank you.
I love technology. Yeah, I love the internet.
You're
and I love the tech guys.
Geek. Yeah, you're a geek in a sense, right? But you're proud to be a geek.
Yes, I'm Auntie Geek. My middle name is Auntie Geek.
I love it. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes,
thank you. All right, now we have John White, who would like to come on down and talk with us. Hi, John.
Hello, 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 hello. You guys aren't excited. You guys are not excited because you're trying to figure things out. Mr. Mufari has already figured things out. When I see something in the back office, I don't panic. See, a panic is a thing where you're not really sure of what you have. You see, don't panic. Take that word out of your vocabulary because ONPASSIVE is a done deal. Now, you remember, we have the brains in Hyderabad, all the technical wizardry that anyone could have. But why didn't Mr. Mufari do all of the celebrating and the releasing of ONPASSIVE to the world in Hyderabad? Well, mostly tech people probably know what was going on there. But when you said Dubai, you get the attention of everyone. See, we're going through a stage of pomp and circumstance. Pomp is defined as something that is magnificent, something that is lavishing, something that is incredibly attractive. The marketing campaign that we're having now is a branding campaign. And you know, when you brand like a calf or say a cow, that brand never comes off. Never comes off. We're being branded. They're branding people, ONPASSIVE, into the minds of the consumers. So it'll never, never wear off. So I'm very excited about the direction that we're going, and visualize the fact that we're so close to that finish line. Very close. So don't stumble, just keep going. And if you do fall, get up. Thank you.
Words of wisdom from Mr. John White. I always learn a lot when you talk. You always have wisdom for us. We appreciate you. Ron Halpert, my co-host, is going to moderate.
Oh boy.
Take it away. Take it away, Ron.
I'm excited, John. What do you think, man? All righty. Let's see. We got some hands up here. Let me go to.
I unmuted John. Sorry, he was muted.
Oh.
Yes, Ron, you are super excited, especially.
I am. John and I got we got the pleasure of sitting next to each other and talking behind everybody, and watching everybody and laughing and giggling, and had a great time with John. It was awesome. Hope to see you again soon, partner.
Yes, sir.
But and the rest of y'all, let's bring on Mr. Bob. Tech Bob, come on down.
Yes, Ron. I have I don't know, maybe I might let Jeffrey and Deepa go before me. It's just a personal experience that I wanted to, to tell you guys.
Absolutely, come on.
So a positive personal experience. So I joined ONPASSIVE. Actually, I'll be 2 years on the 26th in a few days. 26th of April 2020. That's when I joined ONPASSIVE. And I'm glad Jeffrey's coming after me because he's one of the people who actually made me understand what ONPASSIVE was. When I read his ebook, he actually gave me an insight. And then given my background in IT, I grasped what the concept was right away. But the one thing that I knew was that it was going to take longer than where we are now. If you had asked me, I would say maybe we are about a year and a half away from where we are right now. So kudos to Mr. Ash. But what I want to say is, I believe Ash Mufare, from the first day I joined ONPASSIVE till this day, everything he says, I listen to it and I absorb it and I believe what he says. When Ash said, upgrade your dreams, I did upgrade my dreams in my mind, mentally. When he said, reverse and upgrade your dreams, no matter how big they are, you guys remember? I did that mentally. And then he came and said, customize your lifestyles to fit the life that you want to live. You guys remember that? I did. And what I did this weekend was I've begun customizing my life. As most of my friends will know that I was not around, I was not in the country this past weekend. I was at the Caribbean, at the island of St. Martin. But I had a very, very interesting experience, a beautiful experience because of ONPASSIVE, which I want to share with you guys. So I met this beautiful couple. The guy is from Morocco and the lady is from Australia. So we're talking and they're asking me who I am, what I'm doing, and all that kind of stuff. So I do work for an IT company. But believe you me, when I was asked what you do, I didn't say I work for X company. No, I said, I said, I work for, I was like, my company is called ONPASSIVE and we're about to roll. So I was explaining myself ONPASSIVE. And I told these people that this is the magic of Ash Mufare. I told these people that we have begun our launching, or we have begun introducing ourselves to the world, and very shortly, they're going to hear from us, right? The guy is from Morocco, so he knows Burj Khalifa. So when I told him that we have two floors, we own 2 floors at Burj Khalifa, he knew exactly what I was saying. And the guy went ballistics. They went and they Googled it instantly. And I had to prove, I had to show, I sent them the video, Marty's video that he had on TikTok, the 4-minute video and the other 10. I had to send them those videos and some pictures of Ash Mufare to prove that I'm a founder of ONPASSIVE. But the thing I'm trying to say here is that in my mind, I know that I own that floor 151 and 134 as a founder of ONPASSIVE. That is what Mr. Mufara, that's the power, the awesome power that Ash has given us, And then on my way back, Tony, you're going to love this. On my way back, we drove, it's a small country, so you get to the airport and you enter a bus and it takes you to your plane, right, Tony? As the bus turns around, guess what I saw behind me? 4 private jets, and I thought of you. I was standing next to 4 nice private jets. I looked at it and I smiled. I said, one day I'm going to get into one of these. I just felt so good being a founder of ONPASSIVE. And I said, okay, let me share this with you guys. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Bob, thank you very much. That was great. That was great. Now, we got the man. Hello. Mr. Jeffrey Morlock, come on down. Good to see you. Got to unmute you. Hold on.
There we go. Unmuted.
There you go.
There we go. Hallelujah. I'll tell you what, you guys are great. And man, John White and Tony Monk, I'm gonna follow up with what you guys, you know, because this is so awesome. I mean, what happened today again in Dubai is just, it's mind blowing when you think about what Ash is actually doing with this advertising, with this branding that is happening in Dubai. I mean, if you can get this, we are using the authority of that smart city, of that one-of-a-kind city, and the beauty and the technology of that city. He is using every bit of that, and it is giving credit and validation to what ONPASSIVE is. And more than that, and this is, I just shake my head and I go, wow, you know, wow. You think about, and Tony and John, I think you both touched on this a little bit, but I'm gonna put a little bit of a different spin on it. When you think about what Ash is doing with the city of Dubai and all of its glory and its magnificence and the people that go there, okay, we're talking about corporate people, execs, right? CEOs and company owners. We're talking very, very wealthy people. We're talking world travelers, world-class business people, world-class vacationers, you know, celebrities. We're talking people that all congregate at this place. And you look at some of the people, if you take your eyes off of the light show and you look at people or look at some of the videos that are going around, you'll see people, I mean, they're backing up and they're doing selfies and they're getting ONPASSIVE. All the signs, whether they know it or not, they're getting it. And they're sending it to tens of thousands of people in grams and pics and chats and emails and snaps and videos. All social media is going. So now get this, this is what's happening. Instead of Mr. Mufara going out to thousands of areas in the world and doing marketing to them, he has done one comprehensive marketing package, one branding package in a place of all places. And he is running thousands of people through his marketing as opposed to running the marketing through thousands of people. So instead of marketing this 1,000 times, he's doing it one time in Dubai, and all these people are doing his marketing for him by tens of thousands a day. It is phenomenal. And you are absolutely right. When they open the floodgates on what is going to happen, you remember a long time ago, we put videos, some of us put videos out that said there will be at least one day where we will have founders joining at the rate of 1 second. I mean, for a 24-hour period, which is what, 18,000 or something. I mean, it's a huge, I still believe that's going to happen. When he opens that floodgate, and he really lets loose the power of the marketing, and he's doing it the right way. We're not marketing now. We're not selling anything. We're doing brand awareness. And whether these folks know it or not, they're getting brainwashed in a very good way. So I just wanted to put that out there. And thank you, Bob. I appreciate you giving your story there. And I can't tell you how much I enjoyed meeting and spending time with you up north. And I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for your knowledge and you tech guys. I mean, without you, we probably wouldn't have a real good understanding of what is really going on in the background. But thank you for that, and thank you for letting me just share that. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeffrey. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Deepak. Unmute yourself and come on down.
Yes, very good. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to everyone. Like when I saw that Dubai campaign, I was very excited that I am a founder of such a big company which is doing so big marketing campaigns in Dubai, and it's like very excited. One of my friend who is in Dubai, he's from India. He's not a founder. I just shared some of the pictures with him, and he just called me on Facebook and told me that, Deepak, hi, I saw your company's ad on Burj Khalifa, and it was like I was so excited that one of my friend who is not founder, and he's telling me that I have seen your company's ad. So it's like very excited for me that at a teenager I'm getting so many things to learn. I'm getting so much of knowledge from all the families which are connected with us from around the world, and it's like very fantastic and I am feeling so blessed to be a part. And rather than that, I am sharing a lot of ONPASSIVE on my behalf everywhere where I can share. I am just waiting for the company to launch so that I can give my 100% to uplift and to make a big change in my life and people around me. And I'm really, really, really very excited, and I'm learning a lot from all the peoples around. And it's a time to learn. As a teenager, if I learn a lot from so great minds, and I'm very, very much excited. Thank you so much, and all the very best, and God bless ONPASSIVE and Ash Mufarah sir life, and everyone, every founder's life. Thank you, sir.
Deepak, and you know, you listen to all these people and what we're doing and what we're getting, and you know, we got a top-notch CEO, a genius. We've got an office in Hyderabad with many, many, many technicians and geniuses. Now we opened in Dubai, and we got it for $97.
Yes, absolutely right. It's like
$97, and look what we've got.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
say,
$97 is like $97 is like nothing to us.
$97, yep.
Like
in
it's
USA.
like nothing.
So what
Yes.
I'm saying is, where can you go for $97 and get what we have in ONPASSIVE? There is nowhere. So make sure you share it, share it, share it. Okay, let's go up to the great state of Michigan. Yeah, you, Smiley. Unmute. Let's talk to Chris Johnson.
What do you want?
What do you think, Chris?
Boy, I stopped thinking a year and a half ago because I was told I don't have to do anything. And boy, was I wrong. I'm just excited. Like I said, to know that something that I'm part of is on that building, in that building, owning some of that building is pretty exciting. You know me, my doctors of tech. Of course, we have a conversation when we were in Boston, and it was about food because I don't know nothing about tech. We had a real good conversation about that, but I'm appreciative of all you guys do. There's not much that I don't know about anything, but technology is to me very confusing, but I know that confusing technology is going to take me really high. It's an amazing experience. People say to me on a daily basis, they ask me a lot of questions that, and I'm gonna have to go back with what John White said is, you don't have any worries. Everything's laid out in place. Ash has done this, from my honest opinion, to perfection with his marketing, with what he's doing, period. It's all done in steps. You know, we started with Go Founders. Now we're an O Founder. What's O Founders? O Founders is basically a trial basis of getting all this marketing, getting it ready, and getting it together. And then what happens next? We go right into ONPASSIVE. Okay. Now, even though our history of Go Founders and O Founders was a blast to me, I can't wait to say bye-bye to it. And welcome to the ONPASSIVE world, which we're all going to be pretty happy about. But the biggest thing for me is knowing that this many people have joined this. And the scariest thing for me is all the people who haven't joined because they just don't believe it. And I'm living proof, just like all of you, that it's true. I get people that say all kind of funny things. That isn't real in Dubai. Well, I tell them I got friends in Dubai. They send me videos and pictures every day and say, Chris, it's really cool to see it. You know, seeing on video is one thing, but seeing it live, that's a whole nother ball. Just like watching a ball game on TV. Yeah, it's cool. But when you're in the game, you're at the game, you can hear the fans. You can smell the hot dogs, the popcorn, the people screaming, woo! You know, that's what I'm missing right now. I absolutely love watching it because I can see it, but to be there, now you heard today in that video, you could actually hear people cheering because the music was quite loud. But just think about being there. All right, we're already there, and that's the amazing part. But ask yourself this: where would you be right now? Literally, what is it? Friday Night Live. What would you be doing right now if you didn't have ONPASSIVE? You know what you'd be doing? You'd probably going to bed. Maybe you're going out with your buddies, thinking, "Man, I got to go back to work Monday again," with no hope. But knowing now, when you go back to work on that next Monday, you might think, you know what? I wonder how many more Mondays I really have to go to work. And to me, that's exciting. Of course, I'm retired, and I said that for 32 years, every Friday. Man, I don't really want to go to work Monday, but I worked Saturday and Sunday, so it really didn't matter to me. But just think about that for 1 second. There's going to become a time where a Monday is going to come up, and every one of you that still have jobs or jobs you don't like, that's not going to be there, because you're going to have that option to say, bye-bye, job. Bye-bye to that boss that didn't like me. Bye-bye to maybe some of those people that you really didn't get along with, but you knew you had to because you had to go to work. Welcome to ONPASSIVE, guys. That Monday is coming. Like I've said, it's coming. That Monday is going to come. The greatest thing is it's going to keep going up. Where your Mondays, your Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are going to be nothing but excitement. Because for the first time in your life, you're going to have a choice of freedom to do what you want. I believe 100% in my heart that ONPASSIVE is going to take every founder in that direction. It might take a little longer for some people, like the ones that signed up an hour ago. Congratulations. But that Monday is coming, guys. And boy, when you get to throw your alarm clock in the garbage, but you know what? You won't throw your alarm clock completely away, because you might have, an airplane you might have to catch. There might be some hot, sunny beach waiting for you. There might be a family who's in need, okay? Set the alarm clock for some important things. A job is just a cycle that we get up to because the alarm says we got to get up to it. But now you're going to have that choice, I believe. I think 6 months to a year for 99% of the founders, that you're going to have big, big choices. And that's exciting to me. But to see ONPASSIVE on a building that size, that's pretty cool, man. I'm not a marketer or a techie. I really am just a retired auto worker. But I was smart enough to realize how big this was. And I have some friends that are very successful, and they don't even see it. And I'm blown away by that. I'm a simple-minded guy. And I'm thinking, a couple of my buddies are very, very set. And I'm like, I don't get it. You don't see it? Nah, but you know what? They will. I showed them Dubai, man, kind of got a twinkle in their eyeballs. Well, that's pretty cool. But I told them that Monday is coming, but because even people that own companies, they really don't like it, because usually a business owner, okay, we can use Ash, works around the clock. A lot of business owners don't even make as much money as their workers, okay? So they're not even happy. You wonder why bosses are cranky all the time? Well, wouldn't you be? All right, but guess what? You own a business. You don't have employees, but you do got brick and mortar. You don't have to worry about payroll, attendance. And that's all it's about for me, man. Owning a business where you don't have to do nothing but talk about it here and there. God is great, man. Let me tell you that. Ash Mufara, very appreciative of what you gave me. I'm sure a lot of people on here are very appreciative too. All right, Ron, back to you. Thanks for picking on me when my throat's shot.
Hey, anytime,
Ron,
Chris, buddy. You're my buddy, man.
When I first came out, I didn't have my camera on. And they said, what are you, naked? No, I was full of clothes. I was trying to get naked, but I had to get.
Okay, TMI, okay. Ooh. Thanks, Chris, for sharing. Oh, mercy. Mamoto, come on down. Did I say Mamoto, Mamadou? There you go.
Hey, Mr. Ron. Good evening.
Hey.
Good everything. Sorry, my video is off again.
No
But
problem.
I'm in the room. I just wanna add something to this great webinar. Since I became a founder October 2020, and I threw one of my co-workers. The very day he came in the morning and said, "Oh, Mr. Jallo, take a look at this. They showed this to our church yesterday." That was Monday. And I look at it, oh my goodness, right away I filled the application and become a founder right there. And since then, I've been following up, educating myself while I'm busy working. ONPASSIVE gives me more energy in my work, and it takes away all my worries because it makes my life more meaningful and purposeful in this world. So I don't have nothing to say. I don't have anything to worry about because every webinar, you leaders, you've been educating us, resting our concern and everything. So I don't have no worries. The only worries I have is me being a visionary. It prevents my family that I live here with from becoming a founder. So I've tried my best, but they are not visionaries. So I don't bother with them anymore. So I just want to thank you. And what I saw, all this from the 30th on to today is just an exhibition of the genius of our CEO, who is our founder of this great opportunity. He is everything in terms of marketing, in terms of everything that he is doing in his life, is exemplary. So I don't have nothing, and it makes my work so light and easy because I know I'm only working for a few time now. Although Miss Marcian say, "Oh no, you need to continue." I'm not going to continue working for somebody that I don't have time for myself. I don't have anything that I want to do at my own time. Because I know when ONPASSIVE comes, ONPASSIVE will give me everything that I need to develop myself, develop my family, and my community in general. So I don't have nothing to worry about. I'm just counting my days. So thank you all. Thank you very much for what you've done for us and still doing for us. God bless you all.
Thank you, man, my brother. That was great. We all look forward. We all look forward to that day is coming.
Oh yeah. Very soon.
All righty. Roger, unmute yourself.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Kudos to the wedding lady, Dr. Benny, who didn't invite me for her wedding. I don't know who take the bride price. I'm still waiting. Thank you, Sister Lynn. I don't know, Lynn. I don't know you. I don't know what I will give you. Maybe a diamond from Dubai, from the 54th floor. I will manage to get it. Bob, Oliver, Clement, all of you, the tech guys. And thank you to all the founders. I'm grateful today because I used to have a lot of dreams. And growing up in Africa and being a young boy who lost the mother at the age of 5, it wasn't easy. I have some dreams. But thank God, Ash Mufara sent the loving, caring angels that they call Ash Mufara and his family. With ONPASSIVE, I'm not saying that my dream will come true. I will tell you that my dream has come true. because of ONPASSIVE, I've started doing some stuff. And with ONPASSIVE, what I've been seeing since the 30th till today, I can rest, relax, and enjoy my life by doing what I like to do the most. When I think of being part of somebody that is going to help the homeless people, a guy that is not going to retire and take care of the orphans, the hungry, the women that have been abused because they're building the humanity, they're taking care of the humanity. When I see how I will fight for that without seeing I'm going to work, no. I will be waking up at 5 a.m. like I'm going to work because that will be my passion, that will be my job, and I will do it because of what ONPASSIVE. It's not going to be about money anymore, it's going to be about the heart. What Ash Mufara taught us, the love, the caring. Isn't that amazing when you go to bed at night knowing that there's somebody somewhere who have a good food, who has a roof over his head, a woman who's sleeping peacefully, not knowing that there's a boxing legend who will be boxing her and kill her the next day? Isn't that amazing to know that a woman will pick a phone and say, hey, Roger, hey, Dr. Bob, hey, Dr. Benny, hey, Sister Lynn, I've been abused here. Help me, and Sister Lynn or Dr. Benny or Marciana Medu, Sister Wanji, they pick up the phone, say, Roger, your sister being abused. I say, the police will be there. The social worker will be there. The ONPASSIVE will be there. Isn't that amazing? To know that your mother will not be beating anymore. She's not going to be killed because she's taking care of the family. Because, guy, let me tell you the truth. When you kill a mother, you have killed everything. The children education is under the water. The food on the table is not tasty anymore. The farming, where the food comes from, gone. The joy in the home, gone. The education, gone. Because a woman, a mother, a sister, a daughter is a rose with many colors. Because of you, Ash, because of you guys on this forum, I thank you, please, for those who are supporting me. All of you guys, join me to fight that fight. Because Ash give us the opportunity to do so. Let's feed the hungers. Let's take care of the homeless. Let's take care of those that doesn't have voice. Like Mr. Mamoudou Jello and Marcian. They said they work for those who doesn't have voice, who doesn't have hand. Please join me to protect our sisters, our daughters, our mothers, our wife. Let's do it. ONPASSIVE allow us, we can do it. You guys saw what Obless did. Thank you, Chris, for Obless. Yesterday, I spent one of the most beautiful nights in my life listening to Mark. Mark taught me a lot yesterday, Chris. I thank Jenny, who met Mark. I have a roof over my head. I eat every day, but guess what? I cry every day. Mark doesn't have a roof. He's so positive, so charismatic. I mean, I'm like, what can you ask to ONPASSIVE, man? This is the biggest thing that we can have on earth. Thank you so much, guys. May God bless each one of you. Put me in your program. Fight against women abuse. Put me in your program. Please, let's do it. I'm pleading. I'm kneeling down, crying. We can do this with Ash Mufara, with ONPASSIVE. Ladies, you don't need to wait the time. If a woman is abused right now, call me. I'm not going to wait for ONPASSIVE to launch. I swear I will stop my food, refuse to eat, and go for it. Let's do that. I know you can do it. The tech guys, you can do it because you do the technology, and technology can help me to reach all the women that have been abused. Just tell a woman, tell ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE will come after your abuser.
We're with you,
Have
Roger.
a
Thank
blessed
you.
night. God love you guys. Thank you, Sister Lynn, for giving me. Thank you, Ron, for giving me the opportunity to talk tonight. I
You're
love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you
more
so
than
much.
welcome. Glad you're here, Roger. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We're going to go to the hills of North Carolina with Mr. William Norris. Come on now, William.
Hey, Ron, hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you well.
Wow. Another week went by and Dubai is still on fire. Man, what's next?
Oh, the wildfire.
I ain't lying, man. Every time we have one of those things, man, I just get so excited because I mean, when you're at the top, where do you go? I mean, I don't know a whole lot about marketing, but when you're already at the top, where do you go? Yeah, I'm really satisfied with what's going on and happy to be ONPASSIVE. I agree with Chris. I mean, we're retired and we could go back to work, but that's going back to the same old grind we were doing 50 years. I mean, my gracious, I don't want to go back there. I mean, I really don't. I think, the ONPASSIVE is going to be the future for a lot of people, and not only the working class, but the retired people too, because we find something to get involved in and put our heart in it, like Obless. And I agree with the gentleman earlier. Mark taught us a lot last night. He put some feelings in our heart, and I just look forward to being able to go to work with Obless and do whatever I can do to help. And I just feel like it's the thing that the part of ONPASSIVE that's pulling me so hard. I mean, I love it all, but Obless has a hook in me that I don't want to get it out, but I mean, it's something that I just can't turn loose, and I want to do everything I can to help. I appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate everything y'all doing.
All right, William, thank you very much, man. Good to hear from you. Miss Lynn, take it on back.
All right. We have Violet from Canada. Hi, Violet. Come on down.
Here we go. Am I unmuted now?
Yes, we can hear you well.
Oh, good. Okay. I have a lot of people. Let me get out of because we have two devices going. I'm sorry. I've asked a lot of people to come in, and they're giving me all kinds of I'm going to say nicely BS, and I just tell them I'll try to be very nice to you when I'm rich, because some rich people are real so-and-sos. I don't want to be one of them. And I just want to say thank you to all you guys that have these seminars. I'm sorry, wrong word, webinars, and keeping us informed about everything that's going on. And you guys are wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Violet. You're such a sweetie pie. Thanks for sharing. Appreciate it. We have Mr. O. David from India. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. So
very good.
We all are rocking and feeling highly excited and highly hopeful for the future. Our life is already changing and we are enjoying the present moment extraordinarily. It's always so awesome. And whatever happening in Dubai, first of all, I thanks to Mr. Ash Mufari and thanks to all our worldwide professionals And thanks to all our global founders, 1.2 million plus founders. Now it's compounding 1.2 million to 4 billion plus internet user. Now it's easy. You know what Mr. Ash Mufare did till now, it's hard. But now onwards, compounding is easy, that we know. And he is a man of words. Whatever he speak, he did it. More than whatever he shares. First thing. Another thing is, till now, we the people of the world, we don't have freedom. Now, we the people of the world, we are going to live a strong life because Mr. Mufare gave us the glory back, power back, confidence back. Now, without lifting our finger, we can live a better, strong life, which was earlier not possible. Now, because of his innovation and idea, technology is going to all the repetitive, boring work for us, and we can enjoy human life. We can help the world. We can end hunger. We can end poverty. We can end homelessness. This is what most of our founders are doing. And OBLESS is changing the world small by small, micro level in our brain. Doing good for the world is happening. The seed is so strong. Now we can envision a better future for all of us. And together, Mr. Mufare said recently that not 4 billion people live. Now we are going to impact 8 billion people's life plus animals, but we don't have to take care of the earth. Planet Earth is itself strong, powerful, because in this whole universe, everything is in balance except the human mind. Now he taught us few years a balanced mind, positive mind, optimistic mind, a more rational, logical, and profound mentality he gave us. Now we are moving towards a better civilization, a civilization where human can live a humanly life, and these all things possible because of Mr. Ash Mufare and all of our proud founders. So thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. O. David. Yes, ONPASSIVE and Ash Mufare is helping us to become better people, to have more positive mindsets, and to have a true heart for humanity. I agree with everything you said. Thank you very much for sharing today. Hello, Abraham. Just unmute and come on down, Abraham.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy to see you, Lynn. Greetings to Ron and then to all other founders. Lynn, I have a question for you. What is your secret, the way you organize webinars? It is just like, it's so interesting. We don't see them go through and everybody is so satisfied. People is so friendly. You have such a positive vibration. So please, what's your secret? That's my question. I have no other question, but you have.
Abraham, I can answer that for you. You know what it is? Where there's a good man, where there's a man, there's always a good woman. Okay. If it wasn't for the women, us men wouldn't do it. We wouldn't be on track.
Men need women, women need men. We need each other. Thank you, Abraham. I'm so glad you like the webinars that we have. Ron and I make it a point to make sure that we are offering value to you. And that's what it's all about, right, Ron? So that people can come, and if they're going to give us a good 2 or 3 hours of their time, it better be something they're gaining from. So that's what we focus on. And as far as the webinars themselves, we're fortunate because think about it. We have founders here and we all have the same collective heart for humanity. That's what I can say. We're loving souls. We're here to make the world a better place, and we're all together. And that's such a powerful thing when we congregate together. So thank you very much, Abraham. Appreciate you. Your kind words. Appreciate you. All right, now we have Eric Kessler. How are you, Eric?
I am doing fantastic. Um, Last night, listening to Mark, or what I think it was last night anyway, it really hit home with me because I have an autistic son, and I don't know if Jean's on here, but I want to give a shout out to her that I just want to bless her for taking the time to reach out to him because I'm hoping, someday if Eric's ever out and about, which he probably won't be because he's in a home and everything, but somebody would reach out to him like that. And I'm so glad that through OnPassive and Oh Bless that we are going to be able to help people on the autism spectrum because they really need it. A lot of people don't understand it. When Eric first was diagnosed, I didn't even know what to call it. And he's about the same age as Mark. He's 30. And I'm so thankful for OnPassive because Eric doesn't have any brothers or sisters. We have a good family, but he doesn't have anybody in his immediate, just me and his mom. And through OnPassive, we were always worried about what's going to happen to him when we're gone, And luckily, OnPassive found me. It really did. I didn't find it, and I'm thankful for Arthur for introducing me to it. Because, like everybody said, OnPassive has become so much more than whatever I thought it was going to be. I just thought it was going to be a way of help me to learn the market so I could get into something and start making some extra money. But I had no idea it was going to become so extraordinary, a phenomenon, actually, that it is, and allow us to first take care of our families. And it's going to allow me to set up things for Eric where we're never going to have to worry about it. But then after that, it's going to allow me to give a lot to autism and to homeless, and to feed kids, which I really have a hard time with. I can't stand the idea of kids going hungry. And we talk about it all over the world, but right here in the United States, 2 out of 5 kids don't know where their next meal's coming from, and we got to do something about that. So I'm so thankful, and I'm so glad everybody here has a heart for special needs because special needs is very important. It's a very misunderstood what it is. And no two autistic people are alike. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's not like they're all different. I mean, the spectrum is huge, and you can land anywhere on that spectrum, and you're not the same. Mark is a lot more functional than Eric is, but Eric is a sweetheart. And if you guys ever met him, you'd love him because it's like my wife said, he doesn't have any prejudice. He doesn't care if you're rich or poor. He doesn't care if you're big or tall, short, or fat or skinny. He just loves you. And to me, that's the heart of OnPassive. We don't care what people are. We just love them. And Ash just loves them, and all you guys just love them. So I'm privileged and blessed to be part of OnPassive, and I thank all y'all for who you are and what you do. And just keep special needs people in your prayers, and hopefully we can, after Bless gets going and we get going, we can set up some centers for autistic people because a lot of them are misunderstood. A lot of people think, they're whatever they want to think. I don't know what people think. I know I've heard people talk, but I'm just thankful again to be here, and I hope the best for Mark. I hope we can all do something for him and people exactly like him, and get more autistic centers going, and people that are actually trained to work with autism, because it's different than just a special need. Autism spectrum is different than that, and it takes a lot more understanding and a lot more special education to deal with that. And Eric made me a better man raising him because I had to learn things, and he taught me probably more than I taught him. But anyway, I'll get off here. I don't want to take up everybody's time, but I just want to tell you how thankful I am for ONPASSIVE and feeling better about my future and Eric's future because of it. So thank you for listening.
Eric. That's wonderful. You know, I think many of us have certain causes that are close to our heart. And, you know, with over 1 million of us, can you imagine how we're going to touch this world? All the different special needs groups, different people, whatever needs there are, I think we're going to meet those needs. That's huge. There's such a huge impact that ONPASSIVE and founders are going to make. So I'm really excited, as you are, about the future. I think the future is very, very bright. Thank you for sharing that. I learned a lot. Appreciate you, Eric. Hi, Dr. Bill. How are you? Come on down.
Hey, Lynn. Ron, good to see you. Glad to be with all my friends again. So many friends. It's like this is a family gathering every time we get together. And, you know, the thing I want to say tonight is that I enjoy the characters. All the people that are part of ONPASSIVE are characters. We wouldn't know you if we hadn't spent time with you on these webinars and live in Boston. You guys are characters. That means each one of you has specific lovable characteristics. You have these little parts of you that are just sweet and peculiar and odd and wonderful. Everybody's different. And that's what's wonderful about ONPASSIVE is we get to have a mix of people all over the world. Everybody has a different point of view and a different outlook on life, a different situation. And we get to enjoy the characters. And so I think that's one of our strengths is the differences that we have and that everybody is so unique. And I use the word characters as a positive. So I enjoy the fun that Chris brings and the brainiac that Jeffrey brings and the passion that Cynthia brings. And it just goes down the line. You know, the people you meet, people you know, they bring something to the table. And I'm glad to be a part. For 50 years, I've dealt with dentists. And they're a pretty dry bunch, I have to tell you. This ONPASSIVE group is a lot more fun. So you guys are lighting up the day for me. I spent the whole time listening to Mark last night, sitting in the background going, this is a watershed moment for ONPASSIVE. What he brought to the table turned us around another corner that we had never been down, another road that we had never traveled. And so I was glad to be a part of listening to that entire process of him being introduced, because what I saw him grow throughout that process. And he got so much more confidence as he talked to us, and we got more understanding as we listened to him. So that was a beautiful thing, Chris, to bring him on. And I think that it'll serve us well to know that we can find people like that to bring into the fold. And he's going to be a valuable resource. I have a grandson that may be autistic. He's 3 years old, and we're going to test him soon. And so I understand a little bit about what autism is and Asperger's is. And I'm really encouraged to see somebody that's in their 30s that's able to maintain. I mean, he's maintaining. Mark is maintaining, and with ONPASSIVE's help, he may thrive. So that was encouraging to me. And I'm looking forward to having a long relationship, understanding that situation. And, you know, if we want to focus on some really exciting stuff, that Dubai expose today was phenomenal. What we're doing in Dubai will go down in history as a momentous marketing moment. Nobody will probably ever reproduce that ever again in the history of the world. What he's done, what Ash has done in Dubai. So we need to look at that as something that was historic. And I'm just glad to be a part of the whole team. And gosh, let's see where we can go from here out. What's next? Back to you, Ron and Lynn.
I love it because we really don't know what is next. And that's what keeps it exciting and keeps us going. And I love the fact that, you know, through ONPASSIVE, we are going to be able to value diversity. You know, right now, maybe we overlook people who really do have true value. But with ONPASSIVE, we will recognize people like Mark, who's going to make a stamp in this world. He's going to leave his claim. You know, you can tell he's an inventor, the way he thinks about products that he could create, or it's amazing. He's very, very bright. He just hasn't had the opportunity to shine. But through ONPASSIVE, he's going to shine brightly. And we're going to see a superstar in the making with Mark. So I was really excited that he was able to speak despite his autism and difficulty sometimes in expressing himself. He fought through it and he spoke for what, 2 hours? It was amazing. So kudos to Mark. And we hope to see more of him. I understand that they explained ONPASSIVE to him and he's in it. He's in it all the way now. So I'm really excited to have him on board. Thank you, Dr. Bill. All right, we have Jake Fish. Come and speak to us, Jake. Just click the unmute button, you can speak.
Yeah, okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I'm driving. So anyway, cell phone's on the floor right now. The other night when we had the Oh Bless seminar, I want to take my hat off for Jeffrey Morlock for finding the WE team, the water and energy. And Feline and I are very, you know, we're the builders. We're very interested in speaking with them about incorporating their products. The magnetic magnetron generator and their water products. And I'm really excited about the straw because we can give those to people and it's always there. It's always handy. It's in their hand. And you know, all these people that are going with tainted water. I mean, to me, I mean, we've advanced as a society so much. I mean, there's just no excuse for these people to be living this way. I mean, if they don't have to be walking, you know, 2 hours to get tainted water, and then some of them take their life into their hands because there's a crocodile waiting to eat them. You know, we can't have that. And so if we can build, Feline and I were talking about building like micro communities instead of having the water piped in, which the cartels could attack. You know, we could build micro communities and then have like little power stations here and there, and you know, having water, a lot pure water, you know, close by to where they are is just that's something that we think will go a long way. But it all depends on the land. We could produce about 5,000 homes a week. It might take us a little bit longer, but 5,000 micro homes a week that are twice the Dade County hurricane rating, and they do very well in places that have earthquakes because they're a structural insulated panel. But I mean, I feel like I've come back to life because of ONPASSIVE and Oh Bless. I mean, you know, I have a regular job too, but I feel like I'm wasting my time, my regular job. I mean, I'm ready to get to work and help and uplift other people's lives.
Yes.
You know, and
I think there are quite a few of us that feel the same way, Jake. We're raring to go. Can't wait for the opportunity to do what we truly want to do, because we love something, not because we have to do something, because we actually have a passion for it.
well, a lot of people don't understand. I mean, why hasn't ONPASSIVE launched and all that? And I was like, well, I tell them, I was like, if we launched right away, we wouldn't get the passionate people. You would just get the people that were just in it for the money, and it wouldn't go as far. But I think we've gonna do an impact for years to come. Feline doesn't. She's new. She just became a founder last week, so she doesn't quite grasp how the company works because it's completely backwards from what she is used to. And then I remembered over 20 years ago when we had the commercials, I think it was a little girl, she would say, "It's coming." And we're like, "What's coming?" And then the next commercial, a couple of weeks later, the internet. And we're like, "What the heck's the internet?" And it's just that's you always keep them guessing. And it just Ash is always keeping us guessing. And I think that that branding is going to go away, and then finally a light bulb will come on in someone's head and they'll get it.
Yes, and we're all going to be on this journey together. That is what is incredible. All together on this wonderful journey called ONPASSIVE. Thank you very much, Jake, for sharing.
Right.
We appreciate your thoughts, sharing your thoughts with us. I'm excited about what you're going to do. You're going to really make a difference in the world. I can see that. Thank you, Jake.
I'm gonna try my best. Have a good night, everybody.
You take care. Thank you.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
You're welcome. We're gonna wrap up, and Roger will be our final speaker. If you could speak a couple minutes, Roger. And we're gonna wrap up.
I just have a question to Jake. If you don't mind, Jake.
Go ahead. You can ask
I want
Jake
to
your question.
know how much does one of these home cost, and how long does it take for you to make one home like that?
Well, it depends. See, Feline has access to 100 suppliers, and because she has such a, it depends on the size of the project. I mean, she can get the price points down a lot lower than a lot of other people because she has volume power, and it has to do with volume discount. And like I saw a video last night of a 3D printed building, and they made it out of concrete. And I was on the Haiti Caribbean webinar last night. And the thing about concrete is there's some areas in the world where it's not wise to build out of concrete because of earthquakes, because that's a little dangerous. But with the structural insulated panels, think of an Oreo cookie. Okay, you have a fiberglass on the outside. It's a phenolic resin, fiberglass, and then you have 4 to 6 inches of foam, EPS or poly foam on the inside. And then you have either your drywall or your phenolic fiberglass on the inside. Well, that absorbs a lot of vibration, and in between those panels, there's a spline, not a stud, but a spline made out of light gauge steel. And then you take that light gauge steel and you can pump foam down into it. So it can be built anywhere in the world. Bugs don't like it. They're fire resistant. We even have hempcrete, which is another building material, it's reinforced with hemp fibers. And Feline knows a lot more about that than I do. I'm used to the foam and the fiberglass. They go up remarkably quickly. You're under roof in no time. And so you don't have any rain delays. Once you have your land, prepped and everything, then you can put in your slab, and it's a special slab. We can go with aerated concrete forms, which have vents that vent out the radon gas, and that's called pergolas. And they're these 1 meter by 1 meter domes, and they snap together. And then you put your rebar down, you run your utility lines underneath, and then you pour your concrete over the top, and it makes it an extremely strong concrete slab. As a matter of fact, they used that in runways for the military bombers, you know, for them to land on, to make the slab that much stronger so it doesn't give out. And then you can stucco the outside. You can put any type of treatment you wish on the outside, but it's a very quiet home, and has a very high R value. We used to have, when my brother was alive, he had the Green Builders Institute, and we had a joke in the company, and they say, how do you heat your home? And I said, light a candle. How do you cool it off? You pull the ice out of the ice tray. I mean, it's just, it just takes a few air exchanges. And with the technology that Jeffrey's people have brought to the table, with the magnetron and the water and everything, I think we can build villages that are self-contained. FRIDAYNIGHT builds agricultural houses for growing your own food, you know, hydroponic, aquaponic. I mean, the sky's the limit, and I think that, you know, the world is going to open their eyes, and it's like, wow, we don't have to depend on big oil or all that. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I'm just so excited. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, thank you, Jake.
What's the cost, Jake?
I'm not sure. It depends on the volume. You know, FRIDAYNIGHT would know more about the cost, because she and I have known each other for 10 years, but it's FRIDAYNIGHT's company. You know, I just, when I was with the Green Builders Institute, we were doing other things. We were doing aerated concrete forms and other things. So it depends on the volume.
That's logical to me. Thank you so much.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
the information you provided. I'm looking forward to the collaboration that's going to be happening between all these different sectors. You know, we can put our brains together, and so much can be done. And as you said, the sky is the limit. I do agree. All right, we're going to be wrapping it up. Oh, I see Jeffrey raise his hand. He'll be our last speaker. Go ahead, Jeffrey, come on down.
Thank you, Lynn, so much. I just wanted to see if Jake and I can have a conversation.
I'm right here, Jeffrey.
Yeah, well, not here. I mean, you and I personally. If
okay, I hope I didn't step out of line.
No, not
at all. Go ahead. Go swap contact information. You can do that through the chat.
Well, I'd like to do that through Chris, Jake. If you can just give your information to Chris and let him give that to me, and I'll probably end up giving you a call tomorrow or maybe the next day.
Yeah, Chris has my information.
Oh, beautiful. I'll get it from Chris then. Thank you.
And
Jake.
he has FRIDAYNIGHT's as well, but he has problems giving out the right phone number. He gave me Marty DeGarmo's phone number by mistake. And so, Chris, Marty, if you have a strange voicemail, I'm sorry.
Chris, do you have anything to say about that, Chris?
I think you guys both been drinking too many beers tonight. No, I can't. I'm not sure about the Marty DeGarmo. I don't even have Marty DeGarmo's phone number, so I'm not sure how you got that one. But I did send you my number today.
I don't know. I called it. He said, "Hi, this is Marty DeGarmo. Bite me." And it's like, okay. So he didn't say bite me.
He tells me that every day. Jake, send me all your information again, and I'm going to send it to Jeffrey. Okay.
Okay, you bet.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. Connecting huge networks together to build huge things for people. So
collaboration. I love it. It's just the beginning. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Chris.
Sure.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night. All right, so we're going to wrap up now. I want to give the opportunity to Julie. Julie, do you want to say a few words? I see you there. She may not be available, but I just wanted to give her an opportunity. Oh, there she is. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Lynn. Thanks so much. I'm here with 3 kids, and it's Friday night. Kids are out of school. I just wanted to say hello to everyone. Awesome programs. I listen listening from the very beginning. Ron and Lynn, kudos to you and everyone who spoke today. You guys are amazing superstars. I just want to say hello. Have a great
thank you.
weekend.
Thank you for
Thanks
saying
so
hello.
much.
We love you, Julie. Thank you.
Thank you. We love you. I love you guys.
Love you, love you, love you. All righty. And we've got Marty. Marty, did you want to say any final words?
No, very good. There's webinars tomorrow. Go check them out. There's one at 12:30 Kenya, 2 o'clock. We have Julie and Milo. 5 o'clock, we got the tech team guys, and they are roaring now. And at 7 o'clock, Dan Cook has one, his first one public, that's for teachers and educators. And if you know Daryl Cook, you'll find out he's really good at that stuff. So you might want to check one or all of them. I'll see you then.
And don't forget, Papua New Guinea is at midnight, Saturday
and
midnight.
Papua New Guinea, yeah, Papua New Guinea.
Don't forget that one.
Yeah, I can't forget. That's for sure.
All right. And then don't forget Sunday we've got the Heroes Founders Only webinar at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and we have Marty and Redfern, Andy there. Who else did I miss? Anybody? Yeah, and Comfort. We have Oliver. We have Bob, Collins, and Vincent, all involved in educating founders. So be sure to attend Sunday.
Tony Monk.
Tony Monk.
Don't forget Tony. Don't forget Tony.
Oh yeah. No. He's already there, so I don't think about him because he's an institution in that group. So Tony, anybody else? Andy, Peter Rogers. Hope I didn't miss Grace.
Let's go to your back office. I've already posted a few of them, guys.
What did you say, Honey Bunny?
Scroll down. I posted a bunch already, but just keep scrolling down and look for the one you want, because when you post one thing of some other, I've already posted a couple already, but once you post one and I get 6 more people asking me more, they get buried. So just scroll a little bit. They're all going to be there tomorrow. Trust me.
I can't believe Lynn called you Honey Bunny. That's pretty freaking cool.
I was about to answer her too.
I was talking to my husband. My husband saying, David Switzer has his hand raised. So I said, oh yeah, okay. We'll have David. He's the last one. The very, very last one to speak will be David. I keep adding very, very last people. We'll never end. So go ahead, David. Unmute.
Yeah, hear me? I just want to say something's important. Fire, 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 fire! That's all I want to say.
That was it? Okay. Fire, fire, fire. I agree with that. I love it. All right. So tech guys, you guys have anything to say? Want to make sure I give you guys a chance to speak. You four, any last words? You're good? How about Ron? Any last words from you, Ron Hulbert?
Can't find my mute button. No, ma'am. I think we've done a great job tonight. We've heard from everybody that we love and admire and that join us on a weekly basis. We appreciate it. I want to thank everybody for the prayers. It's helped. It's great being back. I made it through a whole webinar, so that's pretty good. So thanks for joining us.
That's really good for you. And then prayers for Cindy Hopkins and her
yes,
doctor.
For Cindy, yes.
And prayers for Bill Must. He hasn't been feeling the best lately. So prayers for Bill Must. Want to thank everyone who has helped us have this webinar. Marty DeGarmo, who always opens up the webinar for us. Julie, who is there for us all the time. Chris Johnson, who helps with promotion of our webinar. Thank you to Bill Must, who provides our lovely graphics. Without graphics, this webinar would not be doing very well. You know how important graphics are to promoting any webinar. Thank you to our IT pros who are here every Friday without fail, always there with a willing heart to share what they know and make it understandable for all of us lay people. And thank you to you, the attendees, for without you, we would not have a Friday Night Live. So we look forward to seeing you every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We post it in the back office as well as in social media. So usually you'll be able to find our link. So at this time, what we want to do is unmute everyone and everyone can say bye-bye to one another.
Good night from Houston,
Good night,
Texas.
everybody. Thank you.
Good night,
Good night
everybody.
from Philadelphia,
Thanks, everybody.
Pennsylvania.
Let's join it together.
We need to win it.
Thanks you guys. Thanks, good morning. Good
Need
afternoon.
to win it.
Bye.
On the land and this amazing
Good
planet.
night. Good
Good
night.
night.
Yeah.
Good night,
Good night, girl.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
I love you
Thanks,
all.
everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night,
Fast
everyone.
food.
Come from Marty.
Goodbye, everybody. Fire, we're on fire, fire, fire.
Thank
you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.